So, a quick summary here, and I'll wrap things up. I'm running a little bit over. We basically, from our summary of what really needs to happen to get a successful implementation of this training within an existing program, you have to have support from the administration because there is going to be a time and financial investment that's going to be fairly significant. Other big one, you have to have instructor buy-in. The instructors have to want to do this because it is going to be a very significant time investment, and if they aren't really buying into it, they're going to fight tooth and nail the whole time. Instructor training has to happen because we don't have the legacy knowledge to transfer in. We have to have a lot of hands-on training for the instructors. The additional equipment and vehicles, you can't run a class using simulations and books. It just isn't enough for a technical class. And then because of all that, obviously you need the financial and time investment. And a big one that Mark mentioned too is the potential for collaboration between various departments, whether it's something simple like ours where we just did fire science with the automotive, or getting more in depth where you have potentially an electrical engineering department or electronics department on campus that could be a really good source for instructor development, or even potential guest lectures in classes for different topics. So I'll wrap up with that and turn it back over to Todd, and if you have any questions, I'll be around afterwards as well.
Great. Thanks, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I'm going to ask you one real quick question you can answer because it's a specific question, even though we'll do Q&A later, but if you can answer it real quick. So somebody wanted, you talked about students working on vehicles from actual faculty and staff at the college. Somebody had asked the question here about liability and voiding manufacturer's warranties by having students do that. Is that an issue? How do you get around that? Can you answer that in about 30 seconds?
It is a huge liability issue from a potential injury standpoint, as well as from, if a tire falls off of the vehicle when it leaves, just like any other shop. So it is a liability that the school assumes when our students work on them. As far as voiding a warranty, generally